So Sam Roddick, apart from being a great friend, you know, you're an activist, you're an entrepreneur, you stand for so many things, and I just would love today just to sort of talk to you about what inspires you and some of the amazing tales from your journey. Just talk to us about a little bit of the sort of school period and what happened leading up to you leaving so young.
Well, I was undiagnosed up until the age of 14, like heavily dyslexic.
Right.
So there was two ways that you could be confronted. One is you're thick, right? So people just don't think you're bright enough.
Right.
Two, you're lazy. It's so kind of confronting to the fact that actually, well, even if you put everything in, you're going to fail anyway.
But that obviously is instilled upon you from that time at school.
You know, I just got to get on and do it because fears are there to be faced. They're not there to be succumbed to.
So what was happening to you at that time? Were you starting to feel this like rebellious creature?
I was very sweet in my rebellion, so I was never a nasty, aggravated, angry rebel at school. I was simply very naughty. I came out of school and I was drunk most of the time.
This was 16?
To 16, I was working at the body shop. I got fired from the body shop for being drunk, right?
Okay.
Well, no, not from being drunk, for getting everybody to quit at the body shop because I was like, follow your dreams. You really want to do like so. And then I was like, at the same time, really confronting the customers when they wouldn't give money to a charity we were promoting. My mum was a teacher, and because of that vocational, she was very curious about the way I learned. So she, after leaving school, had a huge hand in helping me with my passions.
You've always celebrated Anita in such a positive way. Can we just talk a little bit about your mother, Anita Roddick?
We had a particular relationship, me and my mum, because I am extraordinarily curious and always have been curious. I've always feasted on learning. So she really elevated my intelligence. You're so bright, you're so interesting, you know, and I really loved learning around what she was doing.
What was she doing at the time that was really capturing you?
At that time, I hated my mum, but you don't see the backhanding, I'm here, you might hate me, but I am the spine of your kind of the structure and the spine of your existence.
From somebody who's 16, leaves school, severe dyslexia, to 4 years down the line actually being able to speak openly on stage about something you believe in.
So basically, I went to Nepal. I kind of lived there for a number of months. It was my first window into paternalism in charity.
Right.
Where we're fixing a problem in a way that we perceive it can be fixed. What it did was it turned on a switch. Mm-hmm. And the switch is, I don't trust the world I come from. They don't care enough to really want to understand what they're dealing with. And that made me an activist. At that point in my life, I had a mission beyond me. I didn't understand my own ambition, and I was very young in it. The reality was I was being exposed to some really serious corporate crimes. So it blew my head open, and because it blew my head open, I believed I could change the world. If only people knew, they would stop. I was fracturing myself from the world because the world was being so disappointing, because you grow up and you believe politicians care for you. You believe that Coca-Cola really is a kind company, right? You trust, and it broke my trust, and that was harrowing.
You've grown up really standing for what you believe in. You've been exposed to so many different things along the way, and you live your life by having a gut reaction and an impulse to act and carrying that through.
I believe in economic justice. I'm not so much into charity. I don't really believe that charity should exist. Fundamentally, if there was economic justice, charity is unneeded. The only thing, right, standing in our way is self-belief. That actually can be galvanized, that actually can be done, but are you willing to invest that the world can be different?
Thank you. We have huge gratitude for you sharing everything with us, and excited to see all of your next projects moving forward. Thank you, Sam.
My pleasure.